is a geocaching adventure time. We are going for a combination dog walk geocache. A couple of caches have been, sort of newer ones, have been uploaded near me, so we're going to go get those. Today we're going to grab the closest one, which is actually an adventure lab. So we'll be doing some putting together some clues and finding some things. It's meant to rain, so I've got the umbrella, and I've just got a very small pack with me with an apple and some dog treats pretty much, and some water. Nothing too fancy. Hoping that this one will be a nice quick grab and back again. Okay, we finally made it to the beach area, which is where the cache is, but I've done the stupid thing of preparing a bunch of stuff, but I didn't prepare extra batteries for the camera. So I'm a little bit concerned as to how much time I've got before the batteries run out. I've also dressed inappropriately because I am already quite sweaty, but there's a slight breeze, and so the sweat is keeping me cool. So we're going to have some water, and we're going to reassess and start caching in just a second. Okay, so this is an adventure lab. The adventure lab says this adventure lab takes you to some of the most interesting sections along the shoreline of Rye. This area is a favourite for our families. It is an amazing place for swimming, with the water being waist deep for hundreds of metres out, no seaweed and very clean seawater. I would go swimming today, but it is actually not quite warm enough for that, so I'm not prepared to do that right now. So the points, there are 5 points, and some of them are up to on the end of the pier, and some of them are a bit further along that way and that way. So we're going to start. Do I have to do these in order? I don't think I do have to do these in order, which is kind of cool. So we're going to go, first of all, to the old post office, I think. Hello, Ashy. I love your tool. At this location you will find an information sign with a photo of the Rye post office from the 1950s, provided by the Rye Historical Society. Their website has lots of interesting pictures from around. Get closer to the location to unlock the question. So we'll do that. Let's go. So we've come down, and I think based on the map, this building here is the Sea Scouts, and it looks like based on the map I've still got to go that way a little bit. So we'll leave all these nanas and nonus. I think that's the correct term. I heard some Greek accents. There's a lot of them, and good on them. So many of them taking over a bunch of picnic benches. It's great. But we're going to head this way. The girls are being very well behaved. I'm very pleased with them at the moment. So it should be just over there, I think. Just over there. So it's actually on the other side of the road, right near my fish and chip shop. So I'm going to have to leash up the girls. We'll cross over. We'll answer some questions on the little plaque. And yeah, so it's the old post office, and the current post office is just the other side of the road, which is pretty exciting. I think that's a stretch, that word, but here we go. So I'm using my phone instead of the camera just to capture some stuff so I don't look quite as dodgy. But here we are. Rye Post Office from the 1950s. To ring Melbourne, you had to book a trunk call at the small window and it would be plugged into a line through to Dramana. So the first question was, what did you have to order in order to make a call to Melbourne? And so I answered that because I'd already read the clue, which was fantastic. And now we're back across the road to the area, which is a fantastic park area. This is just beautiful. They've done a few upgrades and stuff over the last little while. Oh, the dogs are being cute. They've done a few upgrades over the last little while, and I'm very, very impressed with what they've done. Good on them. Don't agree with everything necessarily, but it's all very nice. So now we're going to head all the way to the end of the pier, which is there, and answer another question. Let's go. So there's a bunch of people fishing, so I didn't do any recording whilst I was up there. I don't know if over my shoulder you can see some big sort of bollards with black caps. The question was how many of those are there, and I answered it correctly. So now we're headed back down the pier and along the foreshore. We're going to be heading sort of across that way. I've dressed completely incorrect for today. Oh my god. I am sweating and it's uncomfortable and it's terrible. Oh. Sweating's good though, isn't it? Like, isn't it good to sweat it out? I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm sweating out, but it's good to sweat it out. Anyway, we're in a much less populated area now, heading to the next spot. And the views, if I extend and get some wonky camera work, the views are fantastic. So the batteries on the camera have completely drained low. So we're now just walking and we're going to be using the phone camera. Hopefully the audio is going to be good, I don't know. The picture certainly looks pretty good based on the front face or the wrong facing camera. We had a good sit for quite a while and have recovered quite nicely. So this is the lime kiln that this geocache brings us to. I'm pretty sure I've been here before for another cache that's no longer here, but it's pretty cool. It's a little recreation and stuff, and there's, you would have just seen the video of what's inside there. But yeah, we answered the question. The answer to the question is on that plaque there, no spoilers. If you're ever in Rye, I recommend checking out the lime kiln. Climbing some stairs that I've climbed a few times before, but it's really low energy today. But that's all right. We're gonna keep pushing. We've only got one more to go now, and then we've got this adventure lab all done. I've still got to cut this bit of hair off that I've missed. We made it, we finished it all up. The views up here are fantastic. You can see the storms coming in, so hopefully we'll get back to the house just before that. We absolutely will. The answer to the final question is in this frame right here. It's in this here. And we've found it. We've done the whole Adventure Lab. I don't know if the camera or the phone will pick that up, but it's thundering quite nicely out there on the bay. It's very flat, but it's very thundery. So as I said, fantastic views up here. Fantastic little Adventure Lab here on the Rye. As I think I said earlier, there's been a few caches in this area, and because of that, I've discovered the kiln down there and this little platform up here. It's a fantastic walk. I really miss COVID. The year of COVID, I was able to do this walk again and again and again because there was no one here, and it was like my daily exercise. It was great. And I could honestly sit up here all afternoon. But I think the dogs would like to head home because they don't like the sound of the thunder. We'll see how long we can last. I've got the umbrella and I've got the coat jacket, so I'm fine. But yeah, fantastic geocaching day. And here's, even though the camera stopped working halfway through, luckily the phone was fully charged and had everything it needed to. Technology's great. Anyway, back to me in the studio.